Hey everyone, before the episode begins, just want to mention that this episode has some slight technical issues from Mohammed's mic with a staticky sound that comes and goes. The music might block out portions of it, but I wanted to inform you before the episode begins. I also want to tell you to stick around for the entire episode, because there's some cool stuff you'll want to hear in the midsection and at the very end. Hope you enjoy.
The following podcast is a member of the Pokecasters Network. Pokecasters Network, supporting Pokemon content creators, their shows, and the community of Pokemon fans. To find out more, check out PokecastersNetwork.com or find us on Twitter and Facebook.
I have to say the intro because it's very important that I say the intro and see your reactions. So, hey guys, I'm not sure which one of you will hate me more by the end of this episode.
It's probably me.
Probably him.
I think Ralph's gonna lose his baseball cap, his power band. He gets knocked down 2 levels. Like
his life, his death.
He dies. Like Snow is murder. Snow breaks up with his girl. It's over. Everything.
Honestly,
yeah. Turns out his dad is the leader of the big bad evil guys. It's like, oh no.
Honestly, if that's how all this played out, would not be mad.
Hello everyone, welcome to Not a Scratch, the only podcast that believes that Scratch is an overpowered move. I am your host, your PM, your DM, your GM, Anirudh himself, and with me here, 50% of the crew that broke the Da Vinci Code.
It's me, Mansour. I'm that intelligent. And I've got someone with me whose parents won't let him get a pet, so he just throws goldfish crackers in a bowl of water and calls it a day.
It's me, Mohammed. Fantastic pet, but also a great snack / cereal / breakfast food / all around good time.
It is the pet that smiles back.
You eat your pet.
Goldfish.
Hey, I don't eat my
sponsored.
fish. I eat my goldfish.
Alright, hello. Welcome back. This is the end of the arc. I don't actually know if it is. I am making it, okay? If it ends at a bad time, whatever, okay? This is the end of the arc.
Oh, so that's what you meant by one of us would be upset. I would be upset because you're just throwing away all of our hard work in advancing the plot.
Yep, this is the end of the show, the arc, everything. It's done. If y'all want to read the rest, go read the manga. I don't know.
I've actually been like low-key thinking on the side, what if we wrote a novelization of this? But that would be a lot of
That's sort of what the that's sort of what the history book thing is trying to do.
Kind of, yes, but also...
But like, if you want like a story thing as opposed to like a encyclopedia.
Yeah. I was also thinking like it would be nice if we transcribed this at some point.
Yes, that's something I've been thinking about doing.
Hello,
people at home. I don't know if we've actually started doing that or not because these episodes are recorded anywhere between a week and a year in advance. So,
if we have started it, I am definitely by no means involved at this point. Check back with me in a few months.
Fair point. Anyway, speaking of that encyclopedia, do we want to get our resident librarian to start talking to us?
Is that me?
You want to start talking?
Is that me?
Yes, you have been promoted to librarian as opposed to book reader.
I haven't read a book for pleasure in months. Wow, I'm so honored.
Hello. Yeah, your book today is the social studies book about the history of Not a Scratch. We're on chapter 38 or whatever episode the last one was. I don't actually know.
I don't know.
Anyway,
just a quick summary of what happened last episode. Last episode, Ralph is standing in a field of fainted beings. Everyone shows up, figure out what happened, and then he said, "I just kicked him," and he fell. Then we kind of go back to the city, and then we all of a sudden we get called by Adam to go to the spirit recruits of the lost world, and we find this parchment, or they found this parchment that they present to us that has all this information regarding all the legendary items, and we can sort of just begin to suss out where things are. We made some headway on some of them. Some of them are very much confusing still, and we're just gonna put a pin in it and see where it goes. After which we found the correct pearl, which is an Ampharos, who turns out to be a recruit of the Lost herself. We brought her back to the psychic world very quickly, introduced her to everybody, and then we were told that my baseball cap, Ralph's baseball cap, is at one of the gates of the city, I think, and that we should probably visit a shop beforehand. And Ralph is freaking out because he can finally get it back, and that's where we left off. And it looks like things are culminating somehow in this arc.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add, Mohammed?
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm like pretty sure that like the implication wasn't we're supposed to go shopping. The implication is dude is heading towards the shops.
Oh, could be that too.
I could be wrong. I could be very wrong.
Implications are you should go shopping.
Oh, okay.
Well, the
Yeah,
DM has
he's at the
spoken.
gates. You should go. Yeah, this is the law. You should go shopping.
I
This
was
is the
wrong.
way.
Anyway, anything else you want to add, guys?
No.
I've said my piece. I have spoken.
Okay.
2
I
Mandalorian
know.
references in one, 30-second segment. Boom. All right, let's keep going.
Hey, I understood none of it. On that note, it is time to dive on in. Hello. Welcome to the ocean. I don't know what you guys are doing because you're right outside of Pearl's house right now. You can choose to ignore her and just go, or you can go shopping.
No, let's bring her along. Why not?
Yeah. I thought Kyle very clearly gave Pearl a nod to come with us.
Raph is still not 100%. Raph is still not 100% trusting her because of how weird she was acting, and also we were told that there's a mole in the Curse of the Lost.
Correct.
Could be her. Non-zero chance of that happening. So
Also
keep my eye
correct.
on her, but we should bring her along.
Cool. So Pearl kind of bounces behind you, waves at some people, mutters some stuff, writes on a piece of paper, but all in all seems fairly content with walking with you guys as y'alls head to the shop, the gate, anything else?
I think we're gonna go to the shops and then we're gonna head to the gate.
Okay. You guys head to the shops. Hey, today is it's Wednesday night, and you know what that means.
We do?
What does it mean?
It apparently means that everything is available. There's no rolling to see what's available because everything's
Yay!
available as long as you guys are that qualified rank. So, with that
Oh,
being said, there's a
stop.
bunch of stuff available. Everything is there. You can buy gummies, seeds, apples, berries, other goods and/or services. And here we are. Pearl kind of whispers to you guys. So the crystal ball is telling me get packed, packed.
Well, okay.
So with that being said, what would you guys like to do?
Wow.
I need to figure out, because I only have so many inventory slots. I need to figure out which berries I want to bring.
As for items to purchase,
Cool.
do you guys need a list or?
I would like a list because again, I suffer from small brain, smooth brain. So
I mean, the list is more or less look in the items list. If an item seems reasonable that you can that you'd be able to
yes.
acquire it, you can get it.
Yeah. Is there a rank? There should be a ranking thing, right?
No, not on the item list.
Oh, there isn't one. Oh, the item list. Okay. Here.
Yeah,
here's what I-
there's nothing on the items list itself that says rank.
whoa, this is a cool seed. I like that a lot. How much does an encouraged seed cost?
It doesn't matter because you can't have it.
Oh, I thought everything was in stock.
Well, everything's in
within
stock that
rank.
your rank allows you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do we have a high enough rank to get a citrus berry? I'm guessing not.
You do not. Here, I'll take a picture right now. Cool. Okay. Let me do that, and okay. It is the stuff on the list that I just sent you, and every gummy.
Okay.
The gummies, the only difference between them is just what flavor. So dark versus psychic, etc. But otherwise, it is the stuff on that list. The prices are there as well. So
Now the real question is, I know Kyle is running a little low on cash. What is affordable? That's the question.
fair point.
How much is a heal seed? 340. Ah, god. Okay, I'll buy a heal seed for now. Heal seed. Which, what does it say? It cures all status ailments. I like that. I have a feeling there's gonna be status something, and I just want to not deal with that. What's 1118 minus 340? 1118 minus 778. Oh boy, I'm about to be broke at the end of this episode and this arc.
Alright, I have 3 inventory slots, and there are 4 different effect healing berries. So I'm trying to hedge my bets here and say which ones are we most likely to encounter.
So
Both of you
since the
are
battle
distinct.
with Pyroar, Tentacruel, and Aerodactyl, my HP has been at 11.
Correct.
You might want
To
to
put
heal
this in
it.
time perspective, your battle with Pyroar was about 20 minutes ago.
Right.
Even
Okay.
with all the time world shenanigans.
So I guess I just
still
have to
20
use
minutes.
my Oran Berries now and hope that it brings me back up to max HP. I don't know if there's like any opportunity I could have had to heal up completely, which if there was, I guess I
There
missed
was
it.
not.
Yeah, so I'm already at a disadvantage. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm gonna just use both my Oran Berries and heal as much HP as I can. 3 and 5. So that's 8 total HP. So now I'm at 19 out of a possible 38 total HP. Whack.
All right. I think.
How much is
think
an Oran Berry again? Let me check that.
Oranberry's 150.
I'm gonna just,
140.
You know what? I'm gonna just,
You're right. I can't read.
you know what? I'm gonna just buy 3 of those bad boys. I need to heal up.
Also, I think I know what Kyle's gonna buy.
You're gonna buy the plain seed and the plain ribbon, if I'm correct.
Yes, of course. Kyle is gonna go ahead and buy 1 Chesto Berry, 1 Petra Berry, and 1 Rost Berry.
Okay, so remind me again. You said Chesto, Pekka, and Pecha, and Rost.
I don't know how it's actually pronounced, if it's
Yeah.
Petra or Petra. But yeah.
Those, right?
I'm gonna use these again to heal up. Hopefully this gets me back up to full HP. Probably not, but we'll see. 4, 1, 7. Okay, so that's 5 plus 7 is what? 12. So 19 plus 12 is 31. I'm still 7 HP short, and I only have 358 Poke left.
Alright. Kyle's just gonna toss Ralph 1 Orange Berry.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. And I'm gonna immediately use it. So, and I got 4 HP, so I am up to 35 out of 38 HP. Which, you know what? Prior to the battle last time was about the same amount of HP that I would have had normally. So, that's fair.
I mean, Ralph could try asking Kyle for another Orange Berry. It's not gonna go
I
the
don't
way you
think
want.
he's going to test this. He's not gonna beg him for more.
Kyle's good.
So I got this Blast Seed, this Heal Seed, this Link Box, which doesn't do anything. Golden Mask, I guess. Apathy Orb, Violent Seed. Is there anything I could... I mean, you said to stock up, so am I gonna go broke? Maybe I will. Let's see. What can I afford still? What is a Warp Seed? It says randomly warps Pokemon to another place in dungeon. Is a Warp Seed, like, on us, or do we throw it at someone and they get warped to a random place?
Either or. You could either eat it and warp yourself to a different place randomly, or you could chuck it at them and they would do
Delightfully definitely more. I think I'll get one of those.
Oh,
Get a
boy.
Warp Seed. Alright, I'm gonna take this Warp Seed. I'm gonna go... I think I've decided I'm basically gonna go broke this episode, but I'm sure there'll be some other way to make Poke in the future.
Stays broke for the rest of the series.
Economy is banned. Money is no longer
Probably.
useful. It's only a barter system.
238. Yes, that's math. Okay.
You have
So I've gotten
238
that
left.
Warp Seed. Yes.
How many slots do you have left in your inventory, my guy?
3. I think you've been carrying most of the stuff throughout the entirety of the arc. Like, in general, you'd be like, I'll carry, I'll hold on to it.
Quick
The only,
question.
like,
What are you guys holding? Because you guys have a held item as well. That's doesn't
the
count
power
as
band,
part of-
obviously.
Well, yeah, yours is a power band.
I have a twist band.
Twist band. That's what it was. Okay.
Yep. And I'm not trading it in for another held item because this one is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm very happy with my power band right now. Is there anything else I want to get? You know what? I'm gonna grab a sleep seed. 'Cause that's only stun seed. I'm gonna get another stun seed. These are really nice, and that costs I think 190. Yep. So now I have a mere 48 Poke left, and I think I have bought everything I want.
And now he can't afford a train ticket.
And now I cannot afford a train ticket. That is correct. So this battle better drop a lot of Poke. Alright, I'm ready to go whenever Kyle is.
Kyle's been like waiting at the shop entrance with Pearl, just like, come on. Do you want your baseball cap or not?
Okay, I want it. Let's go.
Okay, you guys are good, right?
Yep.
Okay. So you guys head out of the shop, all stocked up. Just gonna confirm. While I stall.
I am good to go. I've got a bunch of seeds, and hopefully I use them because they're worth a lot of money.
Okay. Kyle, you good to go?
Been good to go.
All right. And you guys head out of the city, or head out of the shop, through the city, Is there anything you'd like to do in the city before you head to the gates?
Not really.
Kyle's just like keeping an eye out, making sure whoever it is doesn't slip past.
I'm squinting
Alright, so
very carefully at Pearl, but that's basically it.
Alright, so you three continue moving. Pearl's just bouncing, continuing to have like a sort of like smile as Pearl's just like da 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 da. Kyle very focused on his task. Ralph giving those shady eyes at Pearl, just being like but Pearl continues to bounce along forward. Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta. And you approach the other side of the city. You approach the gates.
What do we see?
Nothing at first. And then you see a small figure approach over the horizon. Then you realize the small figure isn't quite that small. It's a pretty tall figure. And at this point, it's very clear. This is the Zoroark.
I look at him and
Does it look like a Zoroark, or is it currently...
It looks like a Zoroark.
Okay.
I point my finger at him in pure dramatic anime / Ace Attorney style, and I say, "Thief! You thief and framer! You scoundrel!"
Zoroark is quite a distance away, I should point that out, but...
You just hear him go, "What?"
He's just like, huh? What? But continues to move on forward towards you guys. And
we're gonna move forward.
Okay, what's the general layout of this area? There's the gates of the city, and then there's like a road from the city that the Zoroark is coming down. What's on either side of this road? Is it like forest? Is it an open field? Like,
it is more or less open field. It's somewhat hilly, but grass, hills. That's about sums it up.
Okay, all right, never mind.
Oh boy. So I guess I'm just gonna keep walking towards him.
Well, Ralph is walking out towards him. Kyle is staying at the city gates, just keeping an eye on him.
So, at this point, Zoroark sees you guys, thinks for a second, and then rushes forward towards you guys.
All right, I get my battle stance. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, at this point, if it looks like the Zoroark is coming in for a head-on attack, Kyle's ready. Kyle's gonna join Ralph up top, or like up ahead.
Pearl, what are you doing, Pearl? Do you even notice what's going on? Okay, Pearl does notice what's going on. Pearl's like, oh, huh. So that's the bad guy, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Pearl gets very serious. Let's take him down a peg. And starts rushing forward with you guys.
Okay, cool. And like Ralph's like side eye kind of disappears. He's like, all right, I think she's chill.
Okay. Let me make sure this is possible. All three of you guys make a perception check.
What? What is there more to perceive? 10 exactly.
5.
11. Okay, so you all notice he has something in his hands as he's rushing at you guys.
I'm gonna just throw my apathy orb.
If you would like, you are a distance away, but...
Okay. I mean, I could wait till he like gets closer and then throw the apathy orb at him.
True.
I think I'll do that just for the sake of like, if I do need to, at least I can make out what it is, and see if it's like worth throwing an apathy orb at it or not. So I'll just wait for that.
Okay. Okay. This is gonna be fun.
Oh no.
Let's see here. So I'm going to roll that. Ooh, that's fun.
Uh-oh.
Wait. Yes. Okay. This is gonna be very fun. Okay. He rushes at you guys,
Oh no.
and then slams something to the ground. The moment he slams something into the ground, he disappears.
What? Is he invisible? Is that an item? Is that like an invisibility thing? What?
Kyle is very quickly gonna like turn around, like his back to like Ralph and Pearl, just like covering that blind spot.
So now the three of you are just looking like a triangle. Like, where is
Yeah. There's an item in the game called an Invisify Orb, which says you turn invisible for D6 turns. So oh boy, that's probably what he had in his hand. Well, that's gonna be fun.
he? Okay. Are you guys going to fight? Just want to confirm this.
I am willing, ready.
That's the idea.
Okay, you guys know what this means. Roll initiative. Pew, 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 pew.
Oh my god, I'm terrified.
Hello, this is Anirudh, the GM, PM, DM of Not a Scratch, and thank you for listening to this episode, the final episode of Arc 2. As always, future episodes come out on Tuesdays, so be sure to follow us, subscribe, and do all those important things that you ought to do when supporting a podcast. If you have enjoyed this episode and want to support us in any way, shape, or form that you can, the best way to do so is to share us with your friends. Share us with anyone that's really enjoying the announcements that are going on right now, like the ones that happened last week, the ones that are happening in this episode in particular, but a bunch of cool events that are happening in the near future. Cough, cough, wink, wink. Also, leave us a review on your podcasting platform. Reviews help to bring new people into our community and also give us advice on what we can improve on in the future. You can also follow us on Twitter at NotAScratchCast, or email us as well at notascratchcast@gmail.com if you have any cool ideas to add to the podcast or just want to reach out to us. We also have a Discord for Not a Scratch and have a bunch of awesome people that have already joined. Join us to help build the Not a Scratch community. We want to thank GlitchX City for the songs Kirby's Dream Land, the Lo-Fi remix, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Game Corner remix versions 1 and 2, Prince N Final Battle remix, and Diamond and Pearl Cyrus Battle remix. We also want to thank Tabletop Audio for the songs Dark Angel and Ice Cavern. Thanks again for listening. As this is the final episode of the arc, we want to inform you all of some big events happening in the near future. Now, we are currently running a giveaway to be part of an in-universe one-shot, which I mentioned in last week's episode. I'll select 4 winners to record a special episode with me, and it'll be posted on the feed for everyone to enjoy. You can create new characters or take control of some established NPCs and shape the world in your own special way. For this specific giveaway, you've only got to do one thing. You have to be a member of our Discord before February 28th, 2021. That's it. It's extremely simple and gives me an easy way to contact winners. Again, if you join our Discord, the link is in the description or on our Twitter page, you could have the chance to be part of a special episode on our show. Join quickly because you don't want to miss this chance. Now, that's not the only giveaway that's happening. That's right, we've got another one. We are also running another giveaway to get Pokemon pins from the Pokemon Center. You've got the chance to win your choice of any 3-pack or smaller pin collection found on the Pokemon Center website. To enter, all you have to do is send us a question for our Q&A by Saturday, February 13th, 2021 before we finish recording our Q&A. The deadline for submissions, which you can submit via Discord or on our Twitter, is about 7 p.m. Eastern. Now send them quickly or you'll miss out on this incredible opportunity. Note that due to shipping, this giveaway is only for those that can be shipped products by the Pokemon Center. Now, speaking of that Q&A, we're going to do things slightly different than last time, or at least the current game plan is to do so. The current game plan is to be live on Twitch, on the Adoran Region Twitch channel, which you can find in the description of this episode, or just searching it on Twitch. We'll be answering questions with a whole bunch of awesome people that are in our chat and been on our Discord, and you'll have the opportunity to join us as we attempt to clarify the story so far. Now, that's it for the midsection at least. I don't want to disrupt the story too much more, but there is one more huge announcement that I want to talk about. But I'll save that for the end of the episode. No promo today, since it's the season finale. Now let's check out our friends on their biggest battle yet.
My speed is now 10. I can roll a d10 now. Ooh.
Alright, I got a 7.
My. And I got a 1! Oh no, this is a terrible start.
We're gonna roll... Dude. Okay, Zorak goes first.
Whew.
Zorak's
I'm
turn.
happy with that.
Zorak's turn is using the orb, by the way, so...
Oh, perfect.
That case takes care of that. Pearl is next. Pearl, what are you doing, Pearl?
Please tell me Pearl has a move like... Well, Pearl wouldn't have like Odor Sleuth, I don't think, but like something similar to that. That would be nice.
Let us see.
Not Odor Sleuth. What's the move I'm thinking of that's similar to Odor Sleuth? I think Sableye has this move. Foresight?
Yeah, Foresight. I think Odor Sleuth does the same thing, but...
Yeah, I think they both have similar effects, but either move, if the mechanics of it work the way I would think they would, those would be nice moves to have right now.
Let's see, I'm gonna copy that there.
No, never mind, they don't work. Yeah, no, never mind. They do not do what I would hope they do.
Is it not the way that you thought it would be?
No, not at all.
Okay.
So whose turn is it?
It's Pearl's.
Oh, it's Pearl's turn. I just have to finish making
Okay.
Pearl's moveset because I wasn't expecting you guys to battle.
And why not?
Why not? Exactly.
I thought I was gonna go somewhere different than I actually did.
Oh, okay.
So the very interesting rolls you made are not the very interesting rolls you wanted to make.
No, they lead to alternative solutions.
It's so cryptic.
That's the idea.
While you're figuring that out, I'm gonna turn the light on in my room because I want to see my dice. Ugh.
There we go. Is that a great moveset? No, but it's yours. So
Nope, that's the wrong. There we go.
Plays Jeopardy music next to Mike, doesn't get picked up. Talks 500 miles away, gets picked up.
Alright, I'm back.
I'm glad you didn't have to hear any of what I just had to say.
cool.
Wait, what?
Pearl. Pearl is going to go for charge. So she just kind of like sits a bit and charges up. So that means this goes up by dose. Oh wait, no. This goes up by dose. And that'll end her turn. It is now Kyle's move.
So, if Kyle goes for a Lear right now, how would this work? Because Kyle has no clue if he's actually facing the Zoroark.
Correct.
So, if I were to go for Lear just in the direction I'm looking, would it just be if it hits, it hits?
It would be if it hits, it hits.
Like, how does hitting work with invisibility? That's my question.
With the invisibility thing?
Yeah.
So I have a direction in which Zoroark is at. If A, your move hits, and B, you're facing that direction, then it will hit.
Oh, there's a possibility that you could get like a crit, but if he's not there, then oh well.
Exactly.
Oh boy. Okay.
So you have to tell me which direction you're facing. North, south, east, west. You tell me which direction you're facing, and
Okay, what
do the
direction?
move.
Okay, well, what directions were we like? What direction does the road face away from the city?
Good
That's
question.
important.
I'm gonna say, as you're walking out of the city as you're walking out of the city, you're facing west.
So in that case, Kyle's facing east.
Yeah, and I'm facing west.
Sure.
I'd imagine like Ralph and Pearl are facing like northwest and southwest.
Yeah. So if right now, I'm trying to think what exactly, because okay, so if you're walking out of the city, you're facing west, and then
As soon as like the Zoroark went invisible, Kyle like turned around back.
turned
to
around. Correct. Yes. So you're
So-
facing east.
And then I guess Ralph and Pearl had like the northwest and southwest covered.
Question for the DM:
So
Can someone who's invisible like move around while they're invisible, like between each turn, or is it just like one set? Like how does that work?
they are invisible for a set period of time, of which they can basically do whatever they feel like.
Mhm.
But once the invisibility runs out, the invisibility runs out.
And they can like do attacks and everything, and we still
Yeah.
wouldn't know where they were. Like,
Well, if you get hit with an
Correct. Well,
attack, a physical attack, you'll know where the enemy is.
well, yes, in that moment, yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, Kyle's just gonna go for a Lear in the general direction he's facing.
Okay, with Lear, because of how it is, you won't know if it's effective or not.
Cool.
Because like if you hit something, then hey, you know which way he is. But Lear is one of those moves that's from a distance, and there's no signs, I guess you could say.
Well, Kyle doesn't really have anything else that's worth doing.
I guess that's fair.
Okay.
He's not gonna waste a seed on something he can't see. So, a
That's
Lear
for
it
sure.
is.
All right, go ahead and Lear it.
11. So it hits if the Zoroark is there.
Which way are you facing?
East.
Okay. It is Ralph's turn.
I have no idea where this fella is, and I want to maximize our chances of winning. So I'm going to focus my energy. Crits are now 19 or 20 for the rest of the battle. Please, I hope that this does something. This entirety of the fight. It's never happened before in the series, but if it works, hey, it works. So I'm gonna do that.
Okie doke. You do that. It is now Zoroark's turn. Zoroark is still invisible, as it will do something. What will you do? He will do this. Okay. You see coming from the east side an orb thrown at you guys.
Uh-oh.
So my guess is my Lear hit.
You can guess whatever you like. You see coming from the east side an orb coming at you guys. You need to roll, I'm going to say stealth. You're dodging
That
it,
would
so I
be,
assume that would be either stealth or acrobatics.
Well, that would be like, is that cute? No, that's
Cool.
cool, I think.
Stealth would be cool. Acrobatics would be cool.
Also cool, yeah.
Also,
Yeah, they're both dexterity.
Okay, well, 0. So 10.
19 plus 1.
Oh my god.
Okay, so all three of you had a. Well, no, you said you 20. Okay, so Kyle, you dodge it cleanly.
Oh no.
You two get hit. Okay, that's interesting. Okay,
Oh,
you
boy.
two get hit, and that's how the turn will end. This will be interesting.
Hmm? Oh, his turn, you mean?
Yeah, that's how his turn will end because he
Okay.
used an item. It is now Pearl's turn. Pearl.
Do we know what the effect is of the orb, or?
No,
Oh,
not as of yet.
okay. I don't like this.
Pearl is going to charge again, since Pearl's a relatively safe person when it comes to this. So charges again. Your move,
Okay.
Kyle.
Man, when
Kyle.
Pearl eventually lets this electric type attack go, oh no.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
Kyle, what you doing?
Kyle is.
Now, I will point out that Zorak will have moved potentially. So-
That's a thing. Like,
Potential.
well, will it have moved outside of its turn? Because it can't.
During its turn, it would have chucked it and then moved,
Oh.
Okay.
But
but
Alright.
it could still be in the same location. You know what I mean?
Alright, in that case, Kyle's just gonna go for another leer.
In that same direction.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming everyone's still covering, like, the same angles. So.
Yep. Sure.
Okay, that is your move.
A 9 still hits.
Cool. Ralph, it is your move.
Question for the DM. For revenge, it says
Sup?
if you've been hit, damage base +2. Does me getting hit by the orb count as a hit, or is that just like I have to take damage? I think I've asked you this before, but
Not with the orb necessarily. So
I
you
think
have to get
asked
hit
about,
with
like, a
damage,
special.
but you have not been hit with damage. So
Okay, so not yet. All right. In that case, I'm just gonna low kick in front of me, so in the west direction, and maybe I hit him. I don't know. And first of all, we'll roll accuracy to see if I even hit in the first place. We got a 13, so yes, it do. Is he there? You gotta tell me before I roll damage.
roll for damage.
He's there. Oh, okay. This is gonna be
You're getting your hopes up.
great. Well, I need to know the Zorok's weight for that, like the
Yeah,
what
do you
dice
have
do I
do you have the
roll?
low kick thing, or do I need to?
You have it.
Okay. So that'll be 61.5 kg. 61.5 kg would be a base power of 60. So that would be a 6 in whatever our universe is. So 2d6 plus 8.
2d6 plus 8. Let's roll that. You roll this other die again. All right. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus 8 is 15. He is a dark type, so multiply. So plus. Well, hold on. So 18 plus my attack, so plus 25. 18 plus 25 is 43. It is a dark type, so it is a super effective.
But you don't add the multiplier until the final damage, because otherwise you gotta multiply.
I'm aware. So minus his defense, then do the multiplier.
What was it before? Before the defense?
8. So the roll was 18 total damage, and then 25
Okay.
for the plus attack, so 43.
Okay.
Minus defense times 2.
1 second. Let me.
Oh, something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. Oh no.
Cool. So it's Zorak's turn now. Zorak is still up.
Bruh. Okay.
Was Zorak hit?
Zorak is still up.
But it was hit, I imagine, because you gotta tell me this, because my leg would have felt something as I hit.
Yeah. You would. You hit.
Okay. But he's still up somehow. This is the first time it's ever happened. But okay.
Yeah. What am I going to do now? I think. Let's see. What would be a smart thing to do?
Oh, he's not playing any dice roll games now.
No.
no, no.
We ain't playing no dice roll games today.
Oh no.
No random enemy attacks. He's trying.
He wants to beat us so.
So here's what I'm gonna say. Kyle, you noticed something.
Notice what?
That makes sense. You noticed something that I sent you.
What?
Don't say anything yet because it's important.
need to
But I
open
sent you
Messenger.
something that you need to see.
Okay.
Okay, that's important for later. Right now, it is Zorak's turn. Zorak is going to hone claws, so kind of sharpens his claws wherever he is for a little bit. So now his
Okay.
attack increases by 2, and his
Okay.
accuracy rolls are 1 easier. So
What?
fun times.
That's broken.
Easier. And it is now Pearl's turn. Pearl at this point is Pearl's gonna go for Thundershock.
Oh. Oh my.
Oh, this will be great. Pearl is gonna go for Thundershock. Will
If
this
this
hit?
if this hits, it's huge.
This hits.
Oh my god.
So
with,
that
with
is
2 charges in the bank. Uh-oh.
yeah. So it increases by 2 damage bases. So Thundershock is normally a base power of 4. It's now a base power of 6. So that would be 2d6 plus 8.
Dang.
11. Okay, that'll be 29. I'm gonna see if you're paralyzed. It's not 29 damage. It's okay. You're not. So it's 29 damage heading towards Ralph.
What? What?
Ralph, what is your special defense, Ralph?
13?
So 29 minus 13 is 16 damage dealt to you.
What? What? Pearl! Wait, is this what the orb did? Is it like redirect damage?
Kyle, can you explain what happened while you were in the background? You noticed something?
Well, I can't fully explain what happened, but the Zoroark did attack Pearl.
Wait, the Zoroark attacked Pearl? But she was the one who used the. Oh, wait a minute.
Mm.
Oh. So
Wait,
So she
hold
took...
up.
What?
Hold up. What's going on?
You
Whenever-
said the Zoroark attacked Pearl.
Yep. And I think basically once Zoroark does that, it transforms into an Ampharos.
No. I
You're
think I need to check the next message because I don't think I was quite clear.
Oh, you didn't. Oh.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. That he was ambiguous.
Yeah. Okay. My bad.
Ralph, when you
So
did
what
that
happened?
low kick, Ralph, when you did that low kick, you hit Pearl.
What? So we're like, so whenever we hit each other, what is the status? What is this? Is it just like
Fine,
whenever
so
we use a
remember
move,
that-
we just hit each other instead?
So remember that orb, the second one that hit you guys but didn't hit
Yeah.
Kyle at all.
Is it-
So there's a specific orb called the enemy discord orb, and that is where foes will start attacking each other, free for all.
Oh no.
So my interpretation of this is, because I know there's another orb, but this is the first one I found that fit what I was
Nice.
looking for.
Nice.
Through an orb. So since you guys have mixed success, it only lasts 1 turn as opposed to up to D4 turns. But
Mhm.
you guys this turn attacked each other instead of attacking Zora. So
Ouch.
Ta-da.
Okay, what's the damage? It was 16 damage you said?
16.
Okay, so 35.
And then
now down
potential
to-
paralysis.
Oh,
You did
no.
not get paralyzed.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, cool.
Cool. It
35
is
down
Kyle's
to,
turn.
What is it? 19? Whack.
This Zoroark's still invisible. We don't
Correct.
know where it is. And all we know is that it honed its claws. It could be anywhere.
Yep.
Kyle's throwing out another leer in that same direction.
Facing which way?
Still east.
Okay.
10 hits.
Okay. Ralph, it is your move. Your eyes and Pearl's eyes have cleared up, and both of you are like, "Oh my gosh, we just did something."
I'm so
terrible."
sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. If I were to throw a seed out and he's not there, would that use up the seed, or is it just like on the ground? Like, well, how does that?
No,
work?
it would be on the ground, just a distance away.
And then I would assume I have to like go and pick it up if I wanted to like.
Yeah,
Use
you
it
would have
again.
to pick it up.
Just picking it up.
Oh,
is
that'd
a
be
turn?
hilarious. Of just like throwing the seed and be like, "Oh no!" Waddle, 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 waddle. Pick up seed. Waddle back. So going to pick up the seed, like going there, picking up the seed, and coming back would take up a turn. So
Whack. Okay. I don't.
not great. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no need to use it right now. Okay. I guess I just have to like guess a direction and hope that he's there. He was east when he threw the orb, and then I thought I hit him when I was facing west, but it turns out it was actually Pearl. No one's touched anything north or south yet. Let me just do another low kick, but north this time. I don't know. It's a guessing game at this point.
Pretty much.
Let's try. Da. Of course, it's in that one. My luck has run out officially.
It hasn't just
How
run
much-
out. It's turned.
How much damage am I dealing to myself?
So low kick would normally deal it's damage to yourselves. How much does Machop weigh?
I'm a very light person. I don't.
Not
I'm a
that
big-
light.
I've been cutting back on carbs. I promise.
19.5 kg. That would be base power 4. So do 1d8 plus 6.
Damage to myself.
We'll roll that.
Okay, 1d8. 1. Yes. Okay. Plus 6, so 7 damage. And then do I
Okay,
add
and
my
then cut that
attack
in
and
half.
defense?
Cut that in half.
The 7 or
Yeah, just cut the 7 in half. Round down. So 3.
So
You deal 3 damage to yourself.
Okay. And now I'm down to 16 HP.
Out of
So as
out of curiosity, just a random aside. What's the power base for like low kick, low sweep, etc. for 5 kilograms?
for 5, base that would be 2, so that would be 1d6 plus 3.
Okay, yeah, Ralph could not touch Kyle in a battle.
Okay.
I like how
I mean,
that's
I have
written.
other moves.
Anyway.
I have low sweep on the learn curve.
Anyway, so you rush out to the north direction, only to trip over your own feet, face plant, took the 3 damage, and now that is the end of your turn.
Whack.
It is now Zoroark's turn. Zoroark is now visible.
Oh, thank God.
You see Zoroark on the east side. Been
Oh, I
chilling there
had
the
to have
entire
hit it
time.
once in these 3 turns.
So Zoroark, now realizing that it's visible, decides time to get a little bit more serious. This will be fun. So remember as well, I'm controlling Zoroark. No dice rolling here. So naturally, we're gonna go all out. Zoroark goes, I'm gonna take care of the biggest threat, and goes for Fury Swipe on Machop.
Please miss. Please miss.
Okay.
I need the luck that I had against Pyro.
Anirudh, I'm slightly disappointed, even though the Zoroark has an established voice. I'm slightly disappointed that it doesn't have my Venom voice.
There is a reason why.
I know you care
The
about
Venom
the
voice has
vocal
been
cords.
used to somebody else, but yes, it is also the Venom voice has been used for somebody else, but
Oh boy.
yes. Anyway,
So
so
you've heard
Fury
my
Swipe's
Venom
not-
voice, right?
I think I have, yes.
Okay.
Anyway, so tell me what happens with Fury Swipes. I am terrified, but tell me.
Okay, so I've changed Fury Swipes not officially, but unofficially. This will be more modified afterwards. So I just rolled D20 5 times, and if I beat the accuracy roll, then it counts. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. So, I mean like for each a separate instance. So yeah, and each instance isn't too much damage. It's 1d6 plus 3 for each
Okay.
instance.
Okay.
It did hit 3 times, so
Okay. Cool.
that'll be 1d6 plus 3 times. So
3d6 plus 9, basically.
basically, yeah.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I mean, small chance it's less than my defense, but unlikely.
What is 34? 34 minus your defense.
34 minus my defense is 20 exactly. However, isn't that halved because of type?
Normal type move, so no.
Yeah.
Dang it! No! I'm knocked out now. I'm dead.
Ding,
I have
ding,
nothing.
ding, knockout.
Bam! Ugh. Well, Ralph just got mauled. Game over.
Okay.
You're on your own.
Ralph
Good
is-
luck.
Ralph is fainted. Now, it's up to Kyle and Pearl at this point.
Yeah, like
Now I'm broke and knocked out. I hate this.
So it's Pearl's turn next. Pearl, after about 14 minutes of knowing you guys, is already very frustrated. And Pearl decides, what are you going to do, Pearl? What will you do?
Oh, but
Pearl's gonna
Pearl is at the grace of the RNG gods, but the Zoroark isn't.
No, Pearl is also being controlled by me.
Oh, okay. Whew.
Oh, great.
No, these are all the smart people. These aren't the random
Alright.
dungeon people. So,
Alright.
Pearl is gonna go for what would you like to do, Pearl? I think Pearl is gonna go for takedown, trying to get rid of you once and for all. So that'll be if it hits, of course. So let's see if it does that. 14 does hit, so that'll be 2d10 plus 10 damage.
And up till this
That'd
point,
be-
we hadn't put a scratch on Zoroark.
Once I see
be-
him, he just knocks me out. I could probably
Be-
one punch this man into the next dimension, but no, I have to get knocked out instantly. Ugh.
That's the problem with being a glass cannon.
Oh no.
So this is interesting. So we have is that right? Yeah. So Ampharos Pearl just bull rushes this Zoroark, slams into him, and Zoroark is like, seems like I made a mistake. And Zoroark is still alive, but Pearl is also going to take
That
D9
recoil.
damage. That's fun.
Oh, no.
Random number generator. Let's see. How much damage do you take, Pearl? Hopefully not a lot for these guys' sake. That's a lot of damage. Pearl takes 7 damage.
How's Pearl looking?
Pearl's also not looking great. Pearl and Zoroark are both in the same boat of like, oof.
Kyle, you gotta save this.
Don't worry, I have a big brain play coming up.
Go for it.
Just hit him. Just hit him.
Kyle's gonna go for a quick attack.
Oh.
Ooh, interesting. Go for a quick attack.
A 9 hits, and the damage is 1d8 plus 6. 8 plus 6.
Oh, yes.
8 plus 6 is 14 plus Kyle's attack, which is only 9, so that's 23. And then minus Zorik's defense.
Okay. 1 second. Is that right? Hold up.
No, it can't be.
Is that right? Yeah. What was it? Sorry.
14 plus 9 is 23 after adding
Okay.
attack.
Minus 17.
Oof.
Oi, this is a big boy. Alright.
Oof. Only I was still up.
Well, and the Zorik doesn't look two-faced, does it?
After the damage?
Yeah, like, does it look much worse for wear or not?
How much damage does it deal? After the minus 17?
Well, 23 minus 17 is
Oh, so that's
6.
6.
Yeah.
He's hanging on a thread.
What? Ah!
Alright,
No!
in that case, well, now Kyle gets to go again because top of the initiative order this round.
Correct.
Yeah, the damage based on all these is the same. Kyle's gonna knock out one of these KOs he needs for quick attack. Alright, Kyle's gonna go for another quick attack.
Please.
An 8 hits,
Please.
and then 5 plus 6 is 11, plus 9 is 20. So that's another 3 damage.
And that'll do it. Zorak is knocked out.
Yes.
And
I'm
Kyle-
so proud.
And Kyle is 1 knockout away from mastering quick attack.
Very nice.
Is it bad that I'm a little upset Kyle knocked out the Zorak before Pearl got knocked out?
Maybe. I don't know.
The job's
Anyway,
done.
um,
What matters?
So, first of all, you gain 68 experience points, Kyle.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh my!
Whoa, wait. What's 68 times 2? Oh, it could have been. Oh my god, it could have been 136. Oh.
No, that's Ralph shouldn't be in the equation. Pearl doesn't count.
Oh, plus. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm knocked out, so...
463 plus 68.
This is Anirudh's way of rectifying what happened last episode, or 2 episodes ago. Knocking me out
531.
as early as possible, and then Kyle gets the finishing blow and gets all the
Hey,
XP.
hey, you say this is his way of rectifying it. I didn't even level up.
Yo, you didn't even level up?
No, I'm 19 experience away
You're still
from
level
level.
10?
Yeah. Level 11
Yeah.
is at 550. I'm at 531.
We've got a long way to go.
So, here's what happens. Zorak falls to the ground, pretty knocked out. Ralph is kind of like bled. Kyle and Pearl. Kyle, have you taken any damage?
Nope. Not a scratch.
Kyle's looking
Spotless.
surprised ever. Pearl looks like she's been through a
I am
lawnmower.
so sad that was not acknowledged. Anyways.
Because I kicked her in the face. And then, alright.
Alright, Pearl looks like she's been through a lawnmower.
People
As,
listening at home, if you picked up on it, please send me some love. Because these guys didn't.
to be fair, I will catch it eventually.
You'll catch it in editing and be like, wow, that was slick.
Anyway, so all seems to be well. Who are you checking on? The fainted Zorak or the fainted Ralph?
The fainted Zorak first and foremost. we gotta get the guy under control.
It's good knowing how
Okay.
loved I am.
You head over to the fainted Zorak. The Zorak is fainted. That's about it. I don't know. What else are you looking for?
Did the Zorak have anything on him of interest? Kyle's looting the body.
Please have my cat.
It has a baseball cap. That's interesting.
Alright, Kyle's gonna like take the blue baseball cap and then like throw it at like Ralph's fainted body.
Bruh! That's
Meanwhile,
so
Pearl has given you an oranberry, so roll a d8 and I'll revive you.
Thank
from
you,
that.
Pearl. At least someone cares. 6. Okay, I got 6 out.
Okay, so you wake up to have a baseball cap thrown at your face.
And I'm like so happy. I'm like, oh my god, I got. Thank. Who knocked it out?
Who are you talking to? I don't know if you're just talking to the crowd or Kyle in particular.
Kyle's not acknowledging this.
Pearl just kind of goes, "Oh, it was your friend. Kyle did a good job. Big strategery."
Sorry, say that one more time because my mom walked into the room and I had to mute, and I was not focusing. What happened?
Oh no, Pearl's just like, "Oh, it was your friend Kyle. He used a lot of strategery."
Wow. Like kind of like spit up some blood or something. And I'm just like, well, Kyle, yeah, I guess you saved us all, and you got me my baseball cap. So I'm sorry for walking into that house. Next time I'll let you know. Before I consult with you before I go rob people, even if there's no evidence that they're there.
Kyle just waves it off and then turns right back to the Zorak, trying to figure out what we're gonna do with this thing.
So,
Okay.
Are you two next to the Zorak right now?
Sure.
I'm assuming you two are examining the Zorak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, Kyle's just more trying to figure out, alright, what do we do before he gets up? Because once he gets up, we have a problem.
So, Pearl is behind you, to kind of eating some orange berries, trying to like stretch out some stuff, while you two are examining the Zorak. Suddenly, the Zorak wakes up. Bang.
What?
Here's the thing: the Zorak has yellow eyes all of a sudden, and a ring on its forehead.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Figured something like this was gonna happen.
Yep. Not even my final form.
And then the Zorak, instead of coming at you guys, kind of steps back a little bit and brushes off its shoulders. Well, we get to meet for the first time.
Hi?
Oh, I've heard a lot about you two. A lot of interesting facts and stories about how you seemingly are devolving into being mere parasites against me. I assume that, of course, you, points at Ralph, you are Ralph, and the other one is Kyle.
Kyle at this point is like just glaring at the Zork, just like, what is this thing?
Ralph is like, that's pretty rude. My mom always says spying on people is not a good thing to do.
Oh, of course, I insist your mother is absolutely correct. I choose not to spy on people, I prefer possessing them. It's much more interesting at the end of the day, having full control over their actions and learning more and more about how they operate.
I don't think that helps you take the high road on this one, buddy. It's all pretty evil.
Anyway, I believe you have a couple of things of mine that I'm interested in reacquainting with myself. My associate here, as he kind of waves with the Zorak, my associate here was instructed to collect them from you, but it seems he's unable to do his tasks.
Well, tough luck. Buzz off. I got my baseball cap back. Too bad. You can't have it. Bye.
Oh, how dare... No, my friend. I believe you have, in particular, 3 items that are, well, eventually going to be mine. Number 1, a particular leaf-oriented cornet. Number 2, an egg. And number 3, a old piece of parchment with a couple of words scribbled on them. Have you ever heard of such a thing?
Kyle just kind of pipes up, joke's on you, none of them are here.
Oh, I know. They're all in that little castle of yours in the mind or whatever. It's an interesting location, of course, and pales in comparison to my own fortress, but I insist, I think it's a fine establishment for you and your spoon-related friends.
Okay,
The ice cream, the spoon, the old teacher, the baseball coach. And, of course, how could I forget the newest member of your group, the crystal ball. Interesting. However, I think you fail to understand exactly what situation you're in right now.
Listen, buddy, if you think you know me, you should also know that I have a very small, smooth brain. You have to be very clear with what you're gonna say. So, no, I don't know. And I haven't known for the past 17 episodes. So just tell me.
Well, let me put this abundantly clear. You have absolutely no chance of defeating me. In fact, the only reason why you've been any sort of successful whatsoever is because of that little thing wrapped around your arm. And he points at the power band. Or is it around your head?
No, hold on. That's personal. That's a low blow. I am perfectly capable without it. I think I've...
His arm in front of Ralph, just like, stop, calm down.
He went for my power band. Okay.
Kyle,
Finish your evil monologue. What do you want to say? What's your point?
Oh, no, it's simple. I think it's humorous, actually, that after all this, I'm supposed to be terrified of 2 kids. That's really it. One who has an artificial power source that boosts him up, and the other who faints at every opportunity.
Bro.
Kyle at this point is just like smirking, like trying to get like not peering like into the Zoror's eyes, but like at like the ring on its head, just like smirking.
Oh, you think that's absolutely funny? Well, I've realized something. Is that you two are particularly good at being yourselves, being nuisances when you're around other people. So I have 2 gifts for you. One, and he points, how would I put it? Zorak points one finger up, and a yellow ring surrounds that finger, and throws it at Ralph.
What?
Ralph, your power band gets cut in half.
No. No, I should have seen this coming. Let's be real here.
So, why don't we temper that little power band from you? And then a gift for both of you. Why don't you take a trip? I insist, a vacation would be good for you. And all of a sudden, around your feet, you see the grounds slowly shake and turn into a black void that you fall deep into.
I mean, it doesn't sound like there's anything Kyle could really do.
And then what?
The last thing you hear is, "Oh, be careful. I understand that it's a bit cold where you're heading." And the portal closes from the top, the portal opens in the bottom, and you guys fall onto the ground.
Where are we? What is
Like
what's the
onto the
environment?
snow, onto like a street, onto like some grass, onto like a rock.
You fall
Back
on an
home?
iceberg.
Oh no. Quick question.
So,
Also, can we hear this guy anymore? Or is that like the last thing that he said? Is he done?
that
with
was
his
the last
monologue?
thing before you appear on this iceberg. It's snowing, it's a bit cold. Actually, it's very cold.
Quick question, and this is a very, very, very large stretch.
What's up?
Is a warp seed like what's the range of a warp seed?
He's gonna
Um,
try to throw it back through the portal, even though the portal already closed on one end.
the warp seed will not get you to where it's like dungeon size, so maybe half a mile at most.
Darn it. Well, I don't know where we are.
Is this ice? Is this just like some iceberg like floating in the water?
It's a very large like ice island that's close to another icy location, so like you could walk off your iceberg into a large spot of land, but
Oh, okay.
I'm considering it an iceberg. Like it is a large ice thing.
It's like a glacier.
Yeah, a glacier probably would be better.
Okay, that's fine.
I guess I get up,
I mean-
like, dust myself off, and I'm just like, well, so much for the Aquamonica.
Kyle's gonna check his bag and make sure everything's still there.
Everything is inside your bag, which I think was extremely clutch. That you have the egg and are just like, nope, none of it's here.
that's very true. You just go
I
like,
was
"No."
expecting to have to roll deception for that.
No, I think he would believe you at that instance, because this was his ultimate plan at the end of the day. So, you are here on an iceberg. You see no signs of life anywhere.
But we
Great.
see that there's like land nearby.
There is more ice, I guess. That away. Points in random direction.
The North
Well,
Pole.
Kyle-
Fantastic.
Kyle sees he has everything in his bag. He sees the general direction the ice heads. He starts walking, and he just like
Wait, what if we?
There-
Hold on. What if we try to
And-
contact the
and-
recruits? 'Cause
and-
weren't they also on an icy location before?
well,
So
and
maybe they know where we are.
Kyle's gonna actually just like stop and turn and just be like, just kind of give like a shrug of like, yeah, that works.
Okay, I try to reach out to Adam, and like everyone
Uh,
else in the psychic world.
Roll Arcana with disadvantage.
Oh no. Okay, -1
You're
this time.
The nearest cell tower. Your call may be dropped.
Once again. We had a 9 for one of them, and then it was an 18 for the other, so 9, so it's a failure.
You are unable to reach out to anything. It almost feels like the only piece of life near you is the person right to your left, or right, or in front of you, whatever.
I was looking at Kyle, and I'm like, it's a dud. They don't work.
Kyle's gonna go ahead
We
and
gotta
try.
figure out where the heck we are.
Anirudh, you did hear me, or was my?
Oh, I couldn't hear you. What was it?
Oh, I said Kyle's gonna go ahead and try real quick.
Okay, Kyle, try disadvantage.
That hurts. That hurts so much. The first roll was a nat 20.
Rip.
No.
The second one was a 4.
You get the same results. You feel like the only person in a billion miles seems to be this Machop.
All right, and then Kyle just like looks up, turns to start walking again, and then like raises up his arm and like beckons Ralph like, all right, come on, follow me.
Okay, I follow behind.
Okay. Roll D speed for your egg check.
This is
That's
Kyle
me.
and me.
Yep. A max roll 10.
Oh wow.
Okay.
So if my numbers are right and we haven't lost any days, we're up to 49 progress on the egg.
Yes, that's correct.
Are we sure we haven't missed a day or two?
No, only because all of the episodes have happened in like a 15-minute span. So,
That's fair. That's fair.
I should point out that it's like pitch black right now.
It's pitch black, but Kyle can see the direction the ice goes.
Yeah.
Kyle's following the ice.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow Kyle.
And that is where we'll leave our adventurers 2 arcs into this. Abandoned on an icy plain with no sense of direction, idea where they're going, half a power band, etc.
Wait,
goes
half
my
a power
8%.
band or just a power band that is sliced, but with still like the two halves like tied together?
You currently have half a power band, which actually reminds me. Hi, welcome back. Between arcs 2 and 3, Anirudh is going to make a bunch of adjustments to the system. Number 1, the power band skill, it's cut in half.
Oh, okay, that's fair. I deserve that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you kind of do.
so all the bonuses or whatever.
This is coming about 2 arcs too late, but
Yes, very
Wait,
true.
so my power band, it's still is it usable, but it's only half the bonus?
Correct. So your normal bonus
Oh.
is whatever your base stats are.
I thought it
What is
was. I thought it was kablooied. All right, well, cool.
no, I thought his actual power band was like gone, but then like from here on out, the power band is only half as.
Oh, yeah. No, you have the scraps of your power band at this point.
Oh, so I don't have any attack bonus right now.
You have no power band. Your power band is
Okay.
kapooey.
Oh.
And then on top of that, power bands at this point will only do half of what they normally do.
And I'm not gonna afford another one for a very, very, very long time.
Because he blew all his money.
I
And
blew all his money on seeds that I didn't even use
Yup.
because the guy went invisible. Ugh, unfortunate.
So that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we will end this arc. Thank you for joining us on this adventure. I know today is insert date here, and I'm glad that you've been with us for all this time.
I'm surprised, to be honest. Don't know why you put up with
Yeah.
it. But
Yeah, why are you here? Hello.
Why are you putting up with me? Please go do
Yeah,
something
why-
better with your life.
yeah, why are you putting up with him? Go do something better with your life.
Oh, this will be fun. Anyway, thank you very much. Over between arcs 2 and 3, I will go through the system and update some stuff. There's a lot of things I need to fix, and this seems as good of a time as any, especially with these guys, in the middle of nowhere. So, thank you very much for listening again for arc 2. I hope you will join us in arc 3. They're actually next week's episode, and I'm saying this now only because I can remind myself. Next week's episode might honestly just be a recap of what's happened for the past 2 arcs, just to help people that are joining midway through. So that could be a thing. I might bring these guys on. I might not. Who knows? So that wraps it up here, I think. Thank you very much for listening. I have been your PM, your DM, your GM, Anirudh himself.
And I'm Mansour. I'm playing Ralph. It's cold.
And I've been Muhammad playing Kyle.
And until next time, take care. Thank you again for watching this episode and for being supporters of us here on Not a Scratch. I promised you an announcement, but you'll have to sit through a bit of me talking first. Sorry about that. This journey that we've had together is well over a year old, as I started dreaming up this concept in November of 2019. Our first episodes were recorded about a half year later, and we started publishing in June. Thanks to all of you, we've grown to levels we never thought we could reach. With this growth, though, has come new goals that we want to accomplish. To help us with those goals, we've launched a Patreon, which should be live right now. If you've never heard of Patreon, it's a platform that allows listeners to support us monetarily, which we would be putting right back into the show. By no means is this mandatory, I want to make that perfectly clear. You'll always have the amazing content that we produced over the past 8+ months. Supporting us on Patreon, though, allows us to grow and bring more people into our community, expanding the Mystery Dungeon world to be even more awesome than it already is. You can support us for as little as $1 a month, or go for larger tiers and receive additional perks. Please check it out, donate if you can, but the most important thing you can do is something I've been telling you guys every episode. Just share it with everyone that you know. As the creator of this system, I'd like to be able to make a full-fledged PDF document version that everyone can use easily, rather than the complicated formulas and chaos that it is on a bunch of Excel sheets. It'd be wonderful if we could reach that goal together. As I said before, Patreon for Not a Scratch is live now and in the description of this episode. Now I have one last message. You can see there's a little bit more time left, and I'm talking to you. That's right, to you listening. Thank you. Just thank you. Thank you so much for your support and guidance over our journey so far. Thank you for listening to us throughout our 40+ episodes that we've released. Thank you for following us on Twitter or in our Discord and talking with each of us. Thank you for creating new friendships and opening new doors to pathways we never thought were accessible. Finally, thank you for being you. This journey isn't over, but I'm especially glad to know that you're sticking with us as we try to level up. I've been your PM, DM, GM, Anirudh himself. Until next time, take care, okay?